yeah. And if I don't blame it on you tonight, I go down the road somehow. Blame it on leaving me a lonely road to nowhere. Blame it on you tonight, I go down the road somehow. Blame it on leaving me a lonely road to nowhere, nowhere. Y'all know what it is, y'all know what it is, y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's that new Blame You by Odile. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, having a little music at the beginning just to kind of get them a little vibe and get them, song of the week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just what are we ruminating on? What are we listening to? What's the track the playlist for the week? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We start building it just like that. But y'all know what it is. Y'all know y'all got Roman here with you.
You got Joshua here also.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Perspective Pvdcast. We're here to change your perspective
and elevate your mindset.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we do this. So, DeMarco.
Bang. If you know, you know.
Yeah, that was triple platinum. It don't matter what song you was playing. You know what I'm saying? There was things that could be identified by you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as much as I don't like him, if your Metro don't trust me, I'm gonna shoot you. You know what I'm saying? It's things.
Hey, yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
In New York, I'm in New Rock. Yeah,
a couple of tough producers.
There's a couple of them. There's Weezy out here.
Yeah, Mustard on the beat. Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how we can identify who we are or our presence by sometimes a phrase. Our branding is so important that you can see a logo and it could be missing a certain thing, but you know whose logo that is, and we've been talking about branding this last couple of weeks and how important you are and healing the inner you, and so also understand how you can be identified and finding that identity in yourself. We've gone on this trajectory of really just trying to develop ourselves in season 2 and be more introspective in season 2. So, how are you recognized is, I think, just the next part of the journey. How you are displayed, how are you tagged, you know what I mean? And being comfortable and okay with how you are being represented in someone else's story, We just talked about multiple different tags that we've heard that over the years have become synonymous with a specific group or a specific culture or person that's being presented. Like, when you listen to a song and you hear that lighter flick, who that is. You know what I'm saying? You just know without him having to say anything, without him having to be in the description or whatever. You hear that flick, is that Wayne? Is Wayne on that? You know what I'm saying? And so it's so crazy how we are able to distinguish ourselves by a tag and be tagged and be, I don't want to say branded because then it goes into a whole other sphere.
Yeah.
How we're being able to get branded, I think that's
like our image.
Yeah. Then it's like, when I think branded, though, I think like slavery. Like, I think that's really cool. Man. Yeah, I go really deep. When our ancestors used to run, they used to brand them like a R for runaway on their cheek. So even other slaves or slave masters also knew that they were a runner. Really bad. Either way, all I was trying to say is how important it is how you are received and recognized, and making sure that your reputation is that in good standings, so that when someone hears that lighter flick, they know it's gonna be a fire verse instead of something that isn't acceptable or isn't at that level or isn't up to par.
I feel you. My first thought and my first approach to what you want your image and identity to be is just first of all, don't even focus on don't ask yourself the question what do I want my image to be I think you're looking at it backwards. It's more what do I want to be, instead of trying to focus on what should we portray or what should we show to the world and what should we get out to the world. What do I first got to be within, and then just be that authentically, and then all that stuff will naturally come. You know,
For sure.
It's like first saying I want to start working out and all that stuff without first identifying yourself as I want to be an athlete. You know, like it's putting the cart before the horse.
True.
You know, so it's like first focus on who you are and then solidifying that, and then just be authentically you, and then it'll organically come.
Your tag will come.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Weezy was really like thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna start doing this."
Yeah.
He just always had
a lighter.
Yeah. He said every light switch is different.
One. That's the craziest thing.
That's who he is. So
That's, that's mad.
And now it's become synonymous with Weezy.
Yeah.
You hear it in the beat in the background, like quietly, and you're just like, "Oh, he's about to cut. Something about to cut."
Something's the temperature's gonna change.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I'm saying is so important when you talk about reputation. And I think you said it best. You know, don't try to focus on trying to get a tag. I think so many times we focus on trying to get money so that we can flex or floss or be perceived as if we have money before we obtain real wealth. Mm-hmm. So I think your point of saying don't chase that tag, don't chase that lighter flick in your life. Know that it will come organic to you, and when it is organic to you, and it is something that is accurate to who you are and what you depict onto the world, it will be so authentic that people will gravitate to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Instead of chasing it, instead of being like, "Where's my lighter flick?"
I don't think we're smart enough to create it. Like the most creative people I know, unless you're a true visionary, a true prophet, which is 0.001% of the population. It's like it's just not gonna happen. Like you hear about these iconic moments that we all love as pop culture fans, as you know, even
just
in
people,
in people. But I was gonna say, like, even in movies and shows, like sometimes the moments just improvised. You know, it's organic, and nothing beats organic. Nothing beats the truth. Nothing beats that feeling that you can naturally get and that you display. So it's like if you just get in tune with yourself, it's gonna come like. That your thing is gonna come. You just gotta hone yourself and be with yourself.
Figure that out. Yeah, you know, it's crazy how we all believe that 2016 was the best year of our lives.
Who's we all, bro?
Oh, you don't know that? You don't know that? Did
Cole drop 2016?
I think it's like Twitter. Everybody,
only.
We're a lot older, so it's like, you know what I mean. For us, 2016 was that pivotal year. You got Kobe coming to Toronto, his last All-Star game. Like, you know what I'm saying. You had Drake Views, the best album.
Best album.
The best out of Drake's catalog. Views.
We disagree. We fight. Back.
No, there's no disagree. There's no skips.
Views, nothing.
There's
the
no
same.
skips.
I think are like so.
There's
close.
no skips.
And then I listen to Take Care, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I did it again. Like maybe I copied that.
But the highest grossing one, the highest selling views. I'm just
not even close. Yeah, I mean, he's got some style.
Bangers.
I think Scorpion might be high.
Do you remember how he started that?
I think Scorpion might be high. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, because it had like 30 songs. It was 30 songs.
But I hear you saying 2016. You had Russell Westbrook winning All-Star MVP. Nah, you had the greatest finals ever comeback. 3-1 comeback.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like Cam Newton was cooking.
He was. Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. It's funny how we all, or a group of people, you know, tag or brand something in our lives. Yeah. You know, they tag that as being the best moments. You know what I'm saying? Certain people and certain groups will tag COVID as being the best moments because they gave them peace. They gave them a time to just sit down and stop and pivot in life. You know, and other people would say COVID was the worst times of their lives. You know what I'm saying? We all get to brand and tag different things. Be authentic to you so that when it comes your turn to sounds bad, to be tagged, or your turn to have a tag or a catchphrase or a line or something that means something to you, it really is a reflection of who you are. Yeah. You know, authentically to who you are. Yeah. You know, I'm watching the series we talked about, The Bear. You know, and the biggest thing in there is every second counts. You know, and just taking that in, like, every second counts. You know what I mean? And everything that we do, every second counts. You know, so even the times that you think that you're not on the main stage, or even the times that you think that you're not where you want to be, every second counts. Put in the work so that every second, even when you were in obscurity or wasn't seen or wasn't viewed or wasn't appreciated, when it is your time to be on that main stage and really perform and show the things that you've been doing and working on in the background and show your tag for the first time, I'm ready to display it.
Yeah.
That time that you've put in, let every of those seconds count.
I can't remember the verse, like,
Every second.
even though it may not be day, it will
It
always
can
be
be
light.
light.
Something like that, but it's just like the idea. Or I know for sure Cole has a line that, you know, your darkness will always come to light. That Kevin's Hart track, which is, if you don't know, it's a song about Kevin Hart had a situation where he cheated on his wife and it went public. And Cole,
we do not condone cheating of any kind.
speak for yourself. Cole spoke about Cole did a collab with Kevin Hart called Kevin's Heart, where they're just talking about, you know, that you think the darkest secrets of, I can't remember the song for the life of me, but it's that same point. Darkness will come to light.
Yes.
And it's how it is. You think Diddy's getting caught. Cat Williams started the year
the
off.
whole
bro.
year. He said, "Let me tell y'all something."
Yeah.
This was a tell-all.
Yeah, he said all truths will be revealed in 2024.
And I'm seeing it.
And yeah, there's been a rap battle, both sides getting heat, and then there's been, you know, Diddy. And then the Epstein list.
The oil.
So much stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, it will always. One thing I've heard, shout out Jordan Peterson, he always mentioned he's never seen someone get away with something once in his entire life. And it's facts. He may think you get away with something like, I lied to them and then I got an advantage in this situation.
But later on,
short term gain, long term discomfort, long term step back. You think you lied to them, but then you also found out that you lied to yourself, and now you start believing this narrative, and now you're going through your life doing all this stuff, and now you've actually cheated yourself from actually experiencing a situation or having your achievements. So it's like, never get away with anything. It's the unfortunateness. Like, you can either fall into nihilism, where you believe nothing matters, and you can start operate like that, or the unfortunate truth that everything really does matter. And we're called on to the highest regard, and we have to meet that standard every day.
Perform.
We got to perform. So lock in, niggas, lock in.
Every second counts. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know we just appreciate y'all for coming on this journey with us and, you know, spending your time, because we believe that is the most valuable commodity with us, and taking in this information. So I just ask that you like, comment, subscribe if you watch this on YouTube. Share this if you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts or whatever where you're getting this. Share this with your friends, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. And share this with your pet. Let your pet just listen to it to edify the pet. Y'all don't know what you want to do. Send this around. You know, so that other people can get edified just like you. Know that we love you. Know that we're proud of you. Know that we're praying for you. We just want the best out of you. We just want you to have a new perspective. We want you to brand yourself correctly, and be authentic to you and be the best version that you could be. Every second counts. Y'all know that you're here with the Perspective Podcast. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Can't wait to see y'all next Wednesday.